I'm so excited to share with you some of our latest and greatest nonfiction. I'm going to start with some younger books. These two are brand new. They're 199 Things That Go and 199 Animals. They've got great illustrations, everything is named, and I've been surprised that my 15-month-old son is already obsessed with these two books. These are younger versions of our 1000 Things. This is our latest from that series. 1000 Things Under the Sea. This is great for your animal-loving children. Another one for younger children is about learning to count to 100. This book is big. It's absolutely gorgeous. The pages are thick, like a board book, and you'll learn how to count to 5, and then you'll learn how to count to 10, and then to 20, and then at the end, we'll count all the way to 100. So we'll count all 99 stars, and then the shooting star at the very end will be 100, and they'll have counted all the way. Another series that we have, these 4 books come together. They're our weather picture book pack. So they will read like a story, but they're teaching about the different weather that we experience throughout the year. So we have the snowy day, the windy day, the rainy day, and the sunny day. These are great. I'm excited to read these to my son. Great for teaching about the weather. Now, if you know Usborne, you know we have a great beginning nonfiction series. So the very beginning is Usborne Young Beginners. This is a brand new title. It's about dinosaurs. So it's got lots of pictures and very simple text. You can see there's children are learning how to read and gaining reading confidence. They can read about something super interesting to them. The next step up is just the beginning series, Usborne Beginners. This is one of our newer titles. It's about ants. This one has some real-life pictures and some illustrated pictures and very easy reading text. Then our next step up from that is going to be our Discovery Adventure series. This one is about drones, super popular right now. And you can see that it's got more complex, more real-life pictures, and more text. One series I love that Usborne has is our Peek Inside series, followed by the Look Inside series, followed by the See Inside series. I think they just progress so great. The Peek Inside series has a brand new book all about space. So it's got simple text, beautifully illustrated pictures. I think these books are like a work of art. This one is more geared towards preschoolers and kindergartners. Next up, we have the Look Inside series, and our newest from that is How Computers Work. So this one talks about what goes on behind the screen and beneath the keyboard and inside the electronic brain of a computer. So we can lift the flaps to find out all of that sort of information. Great book, so much fun. Another new one, See Inside. This is See Inside the World of Shakespeare. So in this one, we will visit his playhouses and we'll learn about some of his best known plays. I think this would have made freshman English in high school way more fun. These pictures are beautiful, they're detailed, and there's so much to learn. So I'm so excited about that book. Then we have some reference books. We have our My First Reference book. This one is about nature. It's got simple pictures, simple text, some very basics about the world that we live in. And then we have these 2 reference books that are brand new. This one is the classical music book, and then our famous composers reference book. I think they are beautiful and full of awesome information. Then, if you know Usborne, you know we've got our Lift the Flap questions and answers. So our 2 newest from that series are Lift the Flap questions and answers about space. We can discover the what, where, when, how, which, why, yes, and no about space. And then Lift the Flap questions and answers about time. I think if you think about it, time is a hard concept to figure out and how to tell time. So this is a great book. I'm sure it's going to be well loved and very much valued. Then we have our Lift the Flap series. 2 newest are Fractions and Decimals and Lift the Flap times tables. I've read through both of these books, and I have to admit these are not subjects that come easily to me. And in these books, everything is laid out in a very logical and easy to understand way. And it's totally fun. The pictures are great, and they're just so engaging. So the times table goes up to 12 times 12. So those are our Lift the Flap newest titles. And then lastly, we have our Big Picture Atlas. This one's got 15 big and beautifully illustrated maps. You'll learn about famous landmarks and where different animals and people live around the world. This one is full of information. I stayed up way too late the other night reading through it. The Usborne Big Picture Atlas. So those are some of our latest and greatest nonfiction titles. Thanks.